You know, when we talk about award season, people just think of the Tonys, but there are so many other awards. I went to the New York Drama Critics Circle Awards. It was at 54 Below. It's an interesting thing because the actors are there, the directors are there, the writers are there, and the critics are there, the people who judge them. Critics are, by nature, very opinionated, so I took the opportunity to ask them some questions about the Tony races.
Do you think that this award influences the Tony voters at all?
I don't think it necessarily influences the Tony Awards. I think that it reflects the feelings that other people may also have about what happens to be the highest quality work that year.
I certainly think Hamilton's going to win big, but I think Shuffle Along is certainly going to give it some competition in a couple of the categories.
Do you think that Hamilton will break the record and get more than 12?
No.
It's like running for class president. You know, it's not that many votes, so anything can happen. There are categories this year that...
And you're the king of campaigns.
I love them. I was class president.
I think it's really a little bit uncomfortable for the actors to be in the room with the critics, and I talked to some of them about that.
How weird is it for you guys to be in the same room as the critics, the people who judge you? We were just talking about As you can see, we're all huddled over in a corner.
Well, I don't know who the critics are or who... I mean, I don't know.
Meanwhile, the critics were very, very comfortable. They're comfortable talking about anything with the Tonys because they're already on record with their opinions.
In a year like Hamilton, when everything is kind of like, when Hamilton's a tsunami that either swamps all the votes, or I think they'll win 8 to 10 actually.
And everybody has to show up to all of these things because it's about being out front and getting seen.
So the Manhattan Theatre Club Gala has somehow evolved into the swankiest, smartest gala in the whole Broadway season. It's a fundraiser for MTC, but it's certainly a stop-off point for many Tony nominees.
How are you coping with Tony season? I mean, it's relentless. It's every night. You're either doing a show, you're doing a gala.
Yeah, this is actually my second event today, on my day off.
Oh, your day off.
So, yeah, it's a lot, but at the same time, it's, you know, it may only happen this one more time for the rest of my life, and so it's okay.
Tony season.
Yes.
And this is your day off. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're okay with doing the rounds?
And I'm not lying.
Yeah?
You know, sometimes you smile and you lie through it, but no, I actually genuinely feel great.
In all seriousness, how do you keep going during Tony Award season? Because, I mean, you know, it's 8 shows a week.
It's so hard
and
to be...
Every night
to
there's
have
something.
people tell you how great you are and like that they love your show and like, get nominated, it's really tough.
There are a lot of Tony voters who go to the MTC Gala and nominees who perhaps are campaigning, for want of a better term, will often go and perform at the gala, and it does certainly help create goodwill in the Broadway community.
The Theatre World Awards are an annual award that honor newcomers to the stage. I feel like I have such a great reputation in the community, this award.
Brian Stokes Mitchell calls it the sweetest award of them all, because this is the one that really gives you the confidence to go on.
It's a fun ceremony because they honor a lot of people who aren't nominated for Tony Awards. Some of them are, but they do a good job of also getting some people in the mix who weren't nominated but made really great debuts.
So we have a Dorothy Loudon Award, and that can go either to somebody we missed the first time around, or somebody we thought was really good the first time around and got an award, but this time was even better.
Are you a Dorothy Loudon fan?
You know what? I did not know her. I had to admit.
Do you know that she's Miss Hannigan?
I did, and I looked her up, and she's had such a cool career and such a cool lady. So
yeah, she's like a cool broad.
Yeah.
You're being honored with the Theatre World Award. Did you know what that was before you came to Broadway?
I did, actually.
You've heard of this?
I did, but I didn't realize what a prestigious thing it was.
I went to a toast for the Creative Arts Tony nominees. These are people who are designers, composers, book writers. If they win, their acceptance speeches will not be on the broadcast on CBS. They're just appreciated by the community, but not so much by TV.
What are your feelings about the Creative Arts Tonys not being on the broadcast?
You know, it's tough because I have to say I grew up idolizing the people that I saw on television. A little kid in Cincinnati where I didn't get much arts. But I have to say, being in the thick of it at the Tony Awards, it's still the it's the thrill of a lifetime. And everybody who knows, everybody who's in the middle of it knows that we're as important. So it's great. So
yeah, Did they tell you to bring these? Everyone wore them.
No,
they didn't tell you we all did
There's
it.
so few places that we can wear it that you're not a douchebag.
I wore mine today. When I was at my photo shoots, I said I'm wearing my button.
I know, you got like, you know.
And then
You
I
can't
went
show up everywhere.
I went to a wedding this weekend. I went to a, not a wedding, 50th birthday party, and I was debating, should I wear it?
The Drama League Awards are a super fancy luncheon that happens. It happened this year at the Marriott Marquis. Basically what they do is they give out typical awards for like outstanding musical, outstanding play, and revivals, but then they have one acting award, and they nominate 50 different performers for that one acting award, both off-Broadway and on-Broadway.
The odds of winning are almost impossible. It's like a zillion actors and like one winner.
Yeah, there's a lot of people up in your category.
Yes.
It's crazy.
That's why I can leave after the hors d'oeuvres.
Who's the front runner?
I don't know. It's a huge list. I mean, I love Danny Burstein so much.
Is it cool to be like up against Jessica Lange, or like, you know, it's like people you're never in a.
Jessica Lange. Jessica Lange is in a class by herself, and I secretly hope that she wins it.
All of these wonderful people that you would never really get to be in a room with, other than for something like this.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty like trying to not fan out too much, but at the same time going, oh my God, I'm in the same room as these people, and it's awesome.
The ultimate winner of the performance award was Lin-Manuel Miranda. So it'll be really interesting to see if that gives him any extra push to win the performance Tony.
It's very rare that you get to be in a league with these people that are at this event. I mean, look, I just saw Felicia Rashad walk by.
Right.
It's in such a rarefied company. It grounds me and it keeps me grateful to savor this moment, because it's very easy to be like event, and think of it as a thing of things to do, as opposed to like, holy crap, I'm here.
Yeah.
And so that's very important to me to sort of always be saying that.
I was just talking about whether or not you have the killer instinct during award season. You have the killer instinct?
Wait, what is?
I don't know, go out there and like turn it on.
Take some people down.
You already have one.
You don't know what's in this
cup. You got more space on that shelf? That mantle? Where is it, on a mantle? Where is it?
Like I have a mantle. I live in New York City.